Hey, there we are. Look at that for an intro. Yes, there isn't one. That was our cunning plan all along. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the first ever Friends of Models for Heroes live stream. He says, praying that everything is working and we are actually going out live, or am I talking to just Mikey? I'm Gary. You know me from Bearded Veteran Creates, the Three Veterans and all that sort of thing. In the background is the moderator, Mikey, who's on loan to me from the wonderful Gary Evans from Gary Stuff. And yeah, we're just going to have a chat today about Friends of Models for Heroes, what we do, what we get up to, do a bit of modeling maybe, hopefully have a few giggles and take it from there. Have we got anybody watching, moderator Mikey? Frighteningly, it says 9.
We've got 9 people watching.
Wow. Mick Wilson's in and says, greetings, Mick. Welcome. Who else have we got?
Uncle Mick.
Tiff says, I'm here. Tiff's on a day off because it's Sunday. We give her a day off every now and then. She's in the cave with her bats making lemon drizzle cake, I believe. Who else have we got? Yeah. Julian's in. Hi, Mick, Tiff, and FOM4H, or as he knows me as, Shelfie.
Yeah.
Tiff says hello to Julian and hello to whoever is on the other side of the button. To which I responded, it's me, and moderator Mikey. And the next is a bit steam driven today, isn't it? Tiff, you were correct. It was myself that was in the background.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
It's a bit slow, isn't it? Yeah. A bit like me, really.
Yeah.
Julian says, hello, me, wild stab in the dark, Shelfie. Yes, there's no hiding from you, Julian, is there? And Tiff says she cannot wait. And Tiff says, oh, Mikey, I'm getting use out of my apron. I'm making lemon drizzle cakes for my nana for tomorrow. I do like a lemon drizzle cake, Tiffers. As you can tell by my portly attire. And Julian says, Tiff, I have an idea.
Sounds delicious.
Mention I can't say it. Can you say it, Mikey? Mention. The word won't come out. Stringy bits. And if there's a string of expletives, we know who it
Wigging
is.
Or something.
That's
grim.
No, thank you. Moving along, nothing to see here. Tiff says, yes, lemon drizzle cakes. I always poke holes in and add lemon curd too. Nice.
Ooh.
Very nice. Jim, all the way from Chicago. We are international, people. Greetings to our gracious host. Greetings, Jim. Welcome.
Yeah. Hey, Jim.
And David Jones, 4020 is in. He says, hello all. It is David from the Valleys. Hello, David.
Hello, David from the Valleys.
David from the Valleys, look you, isn't he? And Bob's in. And he says, so the FOM4H cooking channel has started. P.S. Do I count? You always count, sir. And Julian says, no, you're just talking to Mikey. Shelfie, he lied. And Jim says, oh, yeah, you too, Mikey.
I'm shocked and appalled, Jim.
And Julian says, hiya, Jim, David, and Bob. And Jim says, hello, Julian. And Timothy Evans is in all the way from down under. Says, good day, host and chat. I've hit that like and subscribed, Mr. Morris. Thank you very much. Or as we say on another popular show, lube and subscribed. And I do believe lurking in the audience is the one and only Mr. John Marley, Scale Modelling Twins. Good evening, John. I didn't think you'd still be up at this ridiculous time of night.
Yeah.
And David
Nice
says, yes, Mikey. David says, yes, Mikey, one of the heathens, lol. And Dave's in. Comedy Sniper. Sorry, just got here. Can you start again, please? Well, I would try. And if I'm not mistaken,
I'm going to try. Once we finish these comments, I'm going to drop out and come back in to see if it gets rid of this bloody delay
You're
stuff.
going to leave me on my own. Hello, James, my old mate. How the devil are you, sir? Tiff says, if you were here, Gary, you could have had cake. Have you ever seen me break the sound barrier for lemon drizzle cake? Jim says, the Aussies have arrived. Hello, John Marley and Timothy Evans. Yes.
Yeah, it wouldn't. Yeah, it wouldn't be Gary having cake. It'd just be Gary's face falling into the cake.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. In fact, don't even bother cooking it. I'll just jump into the mix. And Bob says there's a full set of Valley Heathens in, even if I'm an import. Really, really slow chat. And Julian says, oh, yeah, you're right, Jim. I was forgetting. Good afternoon, Archangel
It's not
Mikey.
that. It's my computer. So.
Oh, is it? Not to worry.
I'm going to try and drop out and come back in because this game's
I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll take over clicking the button while you're doing it. Tiff says, hey, Skiffins. And Dave says, hello, Bob. And James says, does that cake go straight through Gary? Nothing goes straight through me, sir. Nothing. Have you seen the size of me? And Tiff says, I'm making ginger thins too. Not sure about ginger things. Don't do ginger biscuits or ginger cake. I'm sure yours are lovely. And Jim says, lemon drizzle cake sounds delicious, especially with coffee. Coffee. Oh, no. That reminds me. No coffee. Bugger. Oh, dear. So that's caught up with the chat just for now while Mikey has disappeared and he's not coming back. What is the idea of this stream? Well, if I'm brutally honest with you all, the main reason for this stream is to get the word of Friends of Models for Heroes out there. But it's also to sit around, have a chat, talk about the modeling world, talk about Models for Heroes and what they do. Maybe do a bit of building and see where it takes us. This is the first one, so it's all a bit Heath Robinson at the moment, and hopefully this is the start of re-energizing the Friends of Models for Heroes YouTube channel, which really never got off its feet properly because of my own lack of you put yourself in, well done, lack of commitment at the time due to other things. But we're here now. And Bob says, what ho, Davy Jones, got a locker? Just got that. Oh, that's a lot quicker now. Tiff, do any cake and ginger muffins. Oh dear, I've got a nasty feeling I know where this is going.
Yeah, it's because it's running through Google Chrome for some reason, even though I don't have Google Chrome on there.
Oh wow, nice one. There you go. So Tiff says, I make some mean banana and galaxy chocolate muffin skiffins. Oh, that's a potential Telford.
Yeah.
Maybe not this year, maybe next year. Who knows?
Yeah.
Comedy Dave says, Jamaican ginger cake with lemon drizzle cake for dessert. Nom, nom, nom. I like cake.
I like cake too. I like Jamaican ginger cake.
James says, love you, Tiff. Love you guys. Right. Friends of Models for Heroes, what are we? We're an online model club. It's as simple as that. We are an online model club. We support Models for Heroes, which I'll talk about later on, who are a wonderful charity who help the likes of myself and Mikey, veterans, members of the emergency services, currently serving members of His Majesty's forces. Still can't get around to say that without correcting myself. And also serving members of the Blue Light fraternity. So yeah, we support Models for Heroes, and we do that by attending shows. Hopefully that's going to improve. Our attendance at shows will be improving over the next year. And generally just letting the world know about Models for Heroes.
Yes.
We have an active Discord, which is very active on a Saturday. We have a little club session goes on in there, starts at 10, finishes at 4. You can drop in and drop out whenever you want on a Saturday. In fact, you can drop in and out of the chat on Discord, the voice chat, video chat, a bit like what we're doing here, at any time. It's there 365, 7 days a week. If you're at the bench and you feel like somebody, you're on your own, you want to just drop in. If you're a member, drop in the Discord, drop in the chat room, and sooner or later, hopefully, someone will come along. But that said, people have got lives outside of the modelling world, so we'll see how it goes. Right then, what's going on in Chatland? Tiff says, not this year. I can't afford Telford this year, unfortunately. Sell the cakes and then you can afford it. Bob says, Mr. J, afraid I broke your wheelchair a while back. A repeat failed, so printed wheels to fit straight onto Mammon's throne.
So what he's doing is
he probably explain this better than me.
So what Bob is doing is he is printing off a demon on a throne and then taking it off the throne and putting it onto a 3D printed wheelchair to make a model of Julian.
Great. James says, I'll take postal deliveries, Tiff. As do I. And some bloke called Bearded Veteran Creates says, don't forget to hit that like button, dudes and dudettes. And Jim says, modders, I'd love to sample all your delicious homemade sweet treats. And wouldn't we all?
Yes.
So that's got the creeping out of the way. What are you working on today then, Mikey?
I shall switch camera.
The power of technology.
The magic of StreamYard. So,
not working on anything.
I am. I'm working on this.
Wow, look at that. That's nice.
That's not glued down. That's why it's got a bit of a gap there.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be putting the decals on that.
Yeah. That's cool. I like what you've done there.
Yeah. I like them. I love Land Rovers.
Yeah. Myself, I should be... Oh, I've gone all...
Where have I gone?
That's different. I should be working on the rotors for my Chinook.
There we go.
The Chinook is part of the Friends of Models for Heroes Telford build for this year, which has a theme of the hobnob. Because it is the 40th anniversary, would you believe, people, of the invention of the hobnob.
What the hell is going on with this?
I don't know what he's doing. Put him in charge of the buttons.
For some reason, it was putting you up, but not me. I don't know why. Crazy.
Yeah, modders, get yourself on standby. Yeah, the theme for the Friends of Models of Heroes table, part of the table, it won't be all the table, will be hobnob related builds. So we're going to have models built there which will nod their head to the hobnob biscuit, which is the preferred biscuit of modelers. Oh yes, it is, for it is decreed. And it's also as I said, the 40th anniversary of the hobnob being invented. So this year, so 1985, the hobnob first turned up. So
that's before I was born.
Every time he gets an ageist comment in. Oh, what can you do? So, if you've got any questions about Friends of Models for Heroes, or you've got any ideas for Friends of Models for Heroes, or suggestions, polite ones, please. Rude ones sent to the Scale Modelling Twins. Polite ones, just put them up in the chat, and it's something I can take back to the rest of the committee.
Aye.
So where we want to go.
who may or may not join us at some point in near and distant ever future.
Yeah, I know some are at shows and some are at family events, things like that. But if they can, they will try and join us.
Yeah.
Right, where did we get to on the Chatteroony?
We got to.
There you go. Tiff says, I think if I sent them to you, Jim, they'd be off by then. They'd be intercepted en route. Julian says, Mikey, I think the plan has altered as the throne's a menace to remove, so David's printing wheels to put on the throne. I think that's right, David. I'll be interested to see that when it's done.
Well, you say that, but look at Ozzy Osbourne's throne for his last concert. That was a wheelchair.
Yeah, true.
That would be cool. That would work.
Yeah. And John Marley down in Australia says, apologies for not joining, but I'm watching from bed.
And
well,
nobody
wants really going to please Bronwyn, isn't it?
Yeah.
And Dave says, no, Bob is, I think. No, Bob is, I think. There you go.
There we go.
Right. So I am going to do some work on my rotors, and I'm going to be using an AK, Real Colours pen.
Yes.
So, well, then what's everybody else doing?
I'm trying to find me knife. Me sharp knife.
I was meaning in Chatsville. Come on, Chatsville, what are you up to today? I've been watching this idiot on the YouTube.
Oh, I don't know. You're not that bad, Gary.
Put me. I'll zoom in on here. Bob says, I'm afraid it's me making wheels. Had trouble scaling them to look right, but got it now, so sort of. And Jim says, I agree, Tiff. Mailing them is not an option. Just another reason for me to take a holiday to the UK. Absolutely, yes. Jim.
It's a shame you can't fold those rotors back in because they're huge.
What, these ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just having some apple and peanut butter.
Oh, very nice. Everybody's eating. There was me. I rushed in because I'd been out and I was late getting back. Threw a ham sandwich down my throat because Mikey was sending me messages like, you haven't done this, you haven't done that. Don't worry, be calm. Everything will happen in its own time. And then we panicked. Yeah. So, David says, oh, no, that sounds good. Jim, I've done that one. And, oh, stop clicking, Gary. I thought you were busy doing something. I do apologise. And right. John says, the Airfix 172 Hanley Page Victor B2 is finished. A new build begins tomorrow. You're such a prolific builder. You're pushing kits out quicker than, well.
Let's not go there.
Got to be careful what I say. Jim said, had a wee discouraging modelling session with the Rommel half track. Must recompose and try later. Yeah. When all around you is looking bad, step away, take a break, come back, and give it another go. And Bob says he's having fun and games with the ignition leads on the B-type bus, but I have a bright idea. Not telling in case it fails miserably, but photos being taken. This is the Mini Omnibus, I think, which is being built on a Tuesday on Mikey's channel. Him and John and some of the other crew.
Yes.
I thought you said pushing kids out then, Gary. I was going to say something about pushing kids out, but I stopped myself. But now everybody knows.
Yeah. You thought it got away with it, didn't you?
Yeah.
And then modders decided to watch.
So, yeah, as I said before, we support Models for Heroes. I think most people know Models for Heroes are, what they're about, what they do. But in case you don't, it is a charity set up by Malcolm Childs, the Grand Fromage, to support veterans and members of the Blue Light fraternity, both serving and no longer serving. And it does wonderful things. And, you know, from my own personal story, I've always said it. I've never been afraid to say it, and people are sick of hearing it probably. If it wasn't for Models for Heroes, I probably wouldn't be here anymore. You know,
we wouldn't have met.
Say again?
We wouldn't have met.
No, I met Mikey through Models for Heroes. I met Mick through Models for Heroes. I met Tiff through Models. Yeah, I did meet Tiff through Models for Heroes.
Pretty much everyone on here is either met through Models for Heroes or met through Models for Heroes by proxy.
Yeah. And it's a lovely charity, and they do a lot of face-to-face work as well in your local areas. They have modelling sessions. We're actually about to have our 3rd session in Telford start in a couple of weeks, but they're all over the UK. And if you're a veteran or blue light, past or present, you can go along, and they'll give you a kit to build. They give you all the tools to build it with, and you can sit there with some like-minded people and build away, or do what I generally do. Don't get much building done, but get an awful lot of chatting and reminiscing.
That's what it's all about.
It's all about pull up a sandbag.
Yeah. Damn it, I can't stand this up.
And of course, you can become a beneficiary of Models for Heroes, and they will send you a box of kits out for you to work on, as long as you can prove you're an ex-serviceman or blue light personnel.
Yeah.
So there we go. Right. Bob says he's also tempted by the Okra 124th B type bus. I hope I said that right. Never heard of that.
He found the Airfix, or an article about the Airfix one as well. The original Airfix omnibus.
I don't remember Airfix doing an omnibus.
Yeah, they did the original one.
Well, I've just realised I've cocked that up.
And it actually came with passengers. Or
Cool.
at least for the bus conductor.
Cool.
Or driver.
Oh, well, 22 minutes in. Blimey.
Right.
Not different this side of the buttons. Normally I just sit the other side of the buttons and throw my hand grenades in left, right and centre. But now I'm the one that's got to defuse them.
Yeah. It's not quite as easy as it looks, is it?
Miracle Paint Mask is in. That's Mal. He says, hi, everyone. Hi, Mal. How you doing?
Hey, Maleficent.
And David says he's watching this on the phone, sitting at the paddling pool, watching kids.
What?
Can I just clarify that Dave is a lifeguard?
Yeah, he volunteers at the paddling pool. He's not just randomly sat next to a pool watching kids. Because that would just be wrong.
Tiff says, yep, it's normally me defusing John bombs.
Yeah, which has got to stop.
Yes. And Bob says, I don't know how to pronounce it either. They're Spanish, and a lot of it is made from wood, as was the full size. Lots of white metal castings too. Interesting project.
Sounds it.
Interesting project, yeah.
Shit.
Mal says, I can't hang around. Sold the bungalow. Oh, wow. Well done, Mal. And have things to do. I'll try and drop in when I've got a few minutes. Oh, that's brilliant news that you've sold the bungalow, mate. And well, as you said to me, in your part of the world where you live, it wouldn't take long to sell anyway. So, but that's good news.
Yeah. Well done, Mal.
Yeah. And Mr. Skiffin says, boys, shovels not required, I see. Not yet. More like JCBs by the end of end of this show.
Yeah.
But yes, so
Of course, being friends of Models for Heroes, if they want to join in, they are more than welcome.
they can. If you're a Friends of Models for Heroes member and you want to join in the stream, we have space. I will put the link in the Discord. In the FOM4H chat.
That would be sensible.
And if you want to come and join us, cause mayhem. There you go. I've put it in there. Multitasking. God, look at me. What the power of the buttons.
He's gone mad with power.
Mad with power, yeah. He's be doing all sorts before the end of the show. Probably licorice all sorts. Although I don't like licorice.
Good laxatives.
I don't need that.
I don't need to know whether you need it or not. To be quite frank.
Julian says, well done, Mal. I misheard that as sod the bungalow, lol. James says, I would have joined you, but I'm not in a position to today. Sorry. That's okay, James.
Yeah, upside down is never a good way to join a stream.
Yeah.
Especially if you're on your hands and knees and things.
Yep.
With your GIMP mask on.
That's what I was thinking. I could just see him upside down on the cross with a full face GIMP mask.
Yeah.
But then that's often how I see James.
Is it? You often see him upside down with a GIMP mask on? Is this something you're not telling us?
Julian says, James, early days. No doubt shovels will be required at some point. Yeah, around about now, I think.
Yeah. Oh, dear, Gary.
David says, the hard bit now, Mally's moving out without the other half noticing, seeing as she was included as fixtures and fittings. It comes with a cook. Oh, dear. Oh, it's that's good news, though, because...
he's been waiting a long time for that, hasn't
he? Yeah. Yeah, that's really good news. So I've done a bit of metal work on me rotors for me Chinook, which will have the underslung load of hobnobs.
Yes.
Which hopefully will be on display at Telford. Model officer says, you two, you know the harness allows multiple positions and no mask. Oh, dear me.
It's the wife that wears the mask.
If you're still watching, I still haven't been on AliExpress this week.
Well, that's what he's telling Marion anyway.
No, I haven't. I've found a lot of good stuff on Amazon just lately. And it comes a lot quicker.
I don't need to know, given the conversation we're having about skipping.
No. I'm talking about Amazon deliveries. Right, moving along, squirrel. And Julian says, no, Shelfie, you've already dug the hole. Now you need a ladder or some, I can't say that word, string to climb up. And scale modeling twins, it's all got too much for him and he's good night world. Yeah, good night, John. It's about time you went to sleep.
Yeah.
Either that or Bronwyn has taken the phone off of him.
Yeah. Bedtime is sleepy time, John.
And I missed out James then. He said, no, Julian. So, what would people like to see on the channel in the future in the way of reviews, kit reviews? I mean, I've done a few. They're not brilliant, but I have done a few. Some sort of sort of tutorial or just live streaming a build or something like that. You know, it's an audience really can direct the way the show goes.
Yeah, to an
and
extent.
the channel for that matter.
To an extent.
Yeah.
James
says, no dreaming of me, John. Jim says, pleasant dreams, Mr. Marley.
No dreaming of Gary and his lederhosen.
Bob says, I daren't tell you how much I ordered from eBay and Jadlams this week with a side order of Amazon and Hannants. Oh my goodness, it beggars belief. Dave Jones says, and now it's raining. Not really
it is the valleys.
Yes. And Bob says, no strand beasts, though. Yes, for those that don't know, Bob ordered these wooden strand beasts. In fact, there's a picture of one in his icon there on his little thumbnail.
His avatar thing.
He thought he'd ordered one. I believe the number of strand beasts that arrived is now nearing the 20s, or is possibly into the 20s.
Yeah, it's now 20.
There you go. So, yeah. Bob, you so dangerous. And Dave says, what do we want from the channel? We want to see Tiff's cakes reviews. For those of us that have severely limited cake input, we have gluttony by proxy. So we can have a Tiff's cooking.
Oh, you got peanut butter on.
What you're doing with peanut butter in your man cave, I do not want to know. So,
It's delicious.
Next job really on the Chinook that I've got to do is to put the base color for the camouflage down, but I don't want to do that while I'm on air because that would mean airbrushing. And that would be rude, so I'll do that in the week. And Bob says sticky buns are us. Oh, where did that go? There it is. Right, sticky buns are us. Sticky buns.
Aye.
The other project I've got on the go at the moment, which you may or may not be interested to see, is this small. Let me zoom out a little bit. 1/48th Israeli F-35, which has just gone into primer.
Ooh.
It is a beast.
Looks
a beast. Very heavy as well. And for my own misfortune, I'm going to put it on a diorama. So you can imagine the size of the diorama is going to be. Because not
as big as Skiffin's diorama.
Not as big as Skiffin's diorama, no. Skiffin's diorama is the diorama to end all dioramas, I think.
Yes.
Because I have a bad imagination, in fact, I have a complete lack of imagination, as you can probably tell by the way this stream's going. I used ChatGPT to come up with ideas for the diorama to put this on. And I just gave it a simple request. Give me an idea for a diorama involving an Israeli F-35. Effectively, that was what I said, and it came up with 5 different scenarios. One of which was to have it sitting on the dispersal in the Negev desert, about to be being prepared for takeoff, to go off on the mission. So that's how I'm going to do it. So when this is built, I'm going to. I've got a very large photo frame that I will use for the base, and I will get some figures that I can turn into Israeli ground crew, and hopefully we can do a decent job on it. But, it's a huge kit. I didn't realize the F-35 was as big as it is, to be honest with you. Considering this is 148. And Bob says, can I rephrase that? Not easily. And James says, Tiff, I need you to think about a 48 and 48 cake recipe. Oh, what a good idea. What a good idea. And Tiff says she's not making sticky buns today. And David says, Tiff's tiffin treats. Bob says, oh, no buns. Yesterday's Belgian buns didn't survive the evening. Julian, what are you doing with that peanut butter in your man cave? Is man cave a euphemism? Come to think of it, don't answer that.
Yeah, you didn't think that one through, did you, Gary?
Yeah. Like what, says James, quickly moving along. Chocolate hobnob muffins, maybe, or something you dream up. Oh, now. See, we've gravitated away from models to cakes. Or little cakes with little. They don't call them fairy cakes anymore, do they? They're called cupcakes. See, it's my memory going again. You can have little cupcakes with little model aeroplanes on them, and giving myself an idea. Tiff says, but I'd be the only one eating them. No, you would not. Especially if it's doing at Telford, as well as the 48 and 48, because you'll have to get past me and John Mayfield. And James says, non-identified cakes, Gary. Or is that no one? No, none. And there you go. So,
oat and raisin hobnobs. That would be nice.
Oh no! You see, you're going too far now.
You don't think that'd be nice?
No, you're going. We're back to every time we talk about food and cakes and things like that, we end up going back to this topic. Oat and raisin hobnobs is the same as putting pineapple on a pizza. It doesn't go.
Have you ever had the fruit oaty, like chocolate oat biscuits from Lidl?
No, I don't like fruit biscuits. Dead fly biscuits, I call them.
Oh no, they're like really thick hobnobs, but they've got raisins and nuts in them. They're really nice.
Oh, right. And Julian says, ChatGPT apparently thinks a mention in dispatches is equivalent to a Victoria Cross. It seems ChatGPT has stolen Wikipedia's crown for stating inaccurate BS. Yeah, but what ChatGPT does is it scans the internet for everything. And there is a disclaimer at the bottom of the ChatGPT screen that does say it can be inaccurate.
Yeah.
And James says non-identified cakes, Gary, because you can't say cup or fairy. Yeah, I can't say anything nowadays. We'll just sit here for 2 hours in silence, shall we?
Yeah, well, some people would have it that way.
I have done all the weapons. Well, they're all in primer for the F-35, including these little babies, which are apparently called Spice missiles. And when they're deployed, these little wings here, winglets, come out. And in fact, I can show you on another sprue what they look like when they're deployed. They look like that. But obviously, you can't have them hanging off the jet like that. So that's why they're not in the jet. But these are quite funky little dudes. And again, they've all got to be painted up next week when the paint arrives for the correct color. And I take it everybody can hear Benji in the background?
Yes.
Yes, he's just letting the world know he's alive and well. I've had such a good week this week. I've got nothing to do. I finished 2 models this week. That's a weight in paint. I don't want to be spraying on a live stream.
Yeah.
Um,
Why don't you start one of your little kits or something?
Let's have a look. What's looking at me up in the stash? I don't really have it. I can't start the only little kit I've got because it's going to be started on Thursday.
Yeah.
I could start my Lysander.
Ooh.
Or I could start my Mercedes CLK GTR.
Yeah, you could start that. It's different.
What do you think, chaps in chat? Should I start my Lysander or my Tamiya Mercedes CLK GTR? The choice is yours. Julian says, graffiti I saw once. I'm a fairy. My name is Nuff. Fair enough, lol. Tiff says, I can do a Tim Tam hobnob cheesecake. Oh, Tiff. See, I've lost it completely now. Tiff, I will marry you. Just don't tell Marion. James says, oh, Tiff.
Hobnob
James
cheesecake.
says, I have a challenge for you. Oh, challenge me, James.
Challenge me harder.
Yeah. Tiff says,
Gary getting his lederhosen.
Tiff says, the Merc car kits are awesome. I haven't done a car kit for a long time. I might start the Merc. Lyson. James says, Lysander painted with object source lighting. Well, funny enough, I've got a figure to do with object source lighting. Could start that.
You could.
And Mick says, nope, it's gone. Mick says you need to get some Warhammer. I haven't done Warhammer. I was saying this yesterday in the clubhouse. I haven't done Warhammer for ages. I must have to go and get myself a couple of little figures, or print some out maybe. But they wouldn't be official Warhammer, and I wouldn't condone that. So I could print myself out some fantasy figures and do them. They'll take 9 hours to print, so maybe later.
Yeah. We have not done any. I don't think I've done any fantasy figures. Oh yeah, have I done?
You've done Pepe the Giant.
I did.
And you did the dragon.
Yeah, and I've done Gorodon.
Yeah,
that's Pepe the Giant.
And Gordon Bennett.
Gordon Bennett is up here as well.
Yeah, I have got a figure to paint.
Yes, I've got some of them as well.
And people may recognise that from 3 Veterans. That's my character for 3 Veterans. So
yeah.
There you go. Anyway, James says Moonlight and Fire. Yes, I know. They are. It is Moonlight and Fire. I do need to get that started. Thank you for reminding me, James. And Mick says they're great to do in between models. That's actually a good point, Mick. That's a very, very good point. You get those periods when you're between models that can't get any further with this one, can't get any for that, but can't do anything with that. Need that to dry or whatever. Pick up your little figure and blast away with that.
Yeah.
And David says, I'll see your Moonlight and Fire and raise you a Moonlight Fire, landing lamps, cockpit lights, and someone guiding with a torch.
Now that would be funny.
Tiff says, yep, crushed chocolate hobnobs as the base and then Tim Tams around the edge. Oh, I'm died and gone to heaven.
Yeah. Does sound good, though, doesn't it?
And James says, yes, you do, Gary. 1/16th figure. Yes, I'm just trying to find it now, James. It's in my... There it is.
He's that interested in it, he can't even find it.
No, it's right by me. Look.
Don't lie.
That's my... that's the figure I've got to paint. and he's going in this little box here with some. So he'll sit in. You're not going to be able to see this on camera. And so he's going to sit in the box with a campfire, and I'll do some lighting effects, as taught to be by Mr. Skiffins with that. Looking forward to starting that one.
Should be interesting.
Yeah, it's something I have no idea how to do, but I have printed off a how-to-do list, a how-to-do sheet. So we'll give it a go.
Howdy doody.
Howdy doody. David says, Tiff's chat is raising my blood sugars alarmingly. It's actually making me salivate, so I'm going to have a mint imperial. My secret mint imperial stash.
Yeah, you know, you keep having to go on me for saying you're old. You're really not helping.
Oh, I forgot I'd put that in there.
Is it a Werther's original?
No.
And a cardigan?
It's a Aldi knockoff caramel chocolate biscuit.
Ah.
Julian says, going to have to go. Sorry, Shelfie, trying to multitask, watch this and copy some records at the same time and confusing the crap out of myself. Yeah. I find breathing and talking confuses the living daylight out of me. And James says, you're moist, Gary. Moist is a dirty word.
Dirty but delicious.
Bob says, intermediate figures for painting. Time to start printing Smurfs. Oh my God.
Smurfs.
So yeah, let's put the F-35 to one side. Let's see what's in the Mercedes box. Oh. Got me a plastic. Instructions. A paint mask. Hell's bells. A paint mask?
We are getting posh.
Oh, the decals don't look too good.
3.
Well, they might be all right.
3.
Put them on the window for a little while. Painting Smurfs. It's easy, isn't it? Painting Smurfs.
I don't know. It'd be an interesting experiment.
Just drop them in the blue paint pot, give it a shake, pull them out, and they're done.
Yeah, I think it'd be an interesting one, wouldn't it?
It to me, it's one that would get out of hand. But
you think about it, it'd be interesting trying to do the shading on blue skin and white clothes.
Interesting, yeah. Interesting question for Mick if he's still with us.
If he hasn't got fed up with us.
Yeah. How do you find the transition between a scale model and a Warhammer figure? How do you? I'm not explaining myself very well.
Tiff went the other way around. She went from Warhammer to models, and she said the former helped the latter.
Right. I mean, I know Mick in his own right is a very good scale modeler. He does some wonderful dioramas and things like that. And, you know, from what I've seen of the Warhammer figures that he's doing, they're beautiful. I just wondered how he found the transition from, because he hasn't always done Warhammer. It's only in the last few months he started doing Warhammer.
Yes.
He's gone to the dark side.
Yes.
And Bob says, I have
There's Nick.
fear.
Cool.
I have fear. Hannons did a special offer, T34 for 25 quid. It's a bloody mini art. Yes, I think I'll be doing a mini art kit in the near future.
Yep.
Hopefully not until after Telford, because that's when I'm doing my big kit shop.
Yeah, no, it won't be till after Telford.
Yeah, that's good.
You've got a schedule on the wall. You know when it's going to be.
Yes, I know. Well, I've covered the schedule up with some information about British Special Air Service Jeeps in North Africa.
I need to print mine off, to be fair.
Yeah. Tiff said, yeah, when I was doing the Warhammer, the small details I found helped me learn to keep my hands steady. It is why I'm pretty good at brush painting my models. It's why I'm pretty good at it. Yeah, that's the bit that worries me the most, because my hands are not very they're not very steady, and they also have a tendency not to listen to what my brain says for them to do, if you see what I mean. They'll occasionally, like this little figure here, it's a really little figure, a little froggy with a stick. It's actually one of my granddaughters that I'm supposed to have painted about a year and a half ago. I can be painting that, and then suddenly my hand will go like that, you know. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Mick says it was easy after the training on figure painting done by Rob Herring. Yes, Rob Herring runs some figure painting free courses on Models for Heroes, and the man's amazing at what he does. Fortunately, as I've said on other channels, my body shuts down late afternoon, early evening, and I can't really attend those because I'm falling asleep.
Malcolm does put the videos on YouTube.
Yes, he does, and I am ashamed to say that I haven't watched them yet. So maybe I will find time to watch those.
In your busy schedule.
Well, yeah. I can watch them on my tablet downstairs when Marion's watching Bridgerton. But yeah, I used to watch, what were they called? Oh, God. Battle Axe Games, I think they were called.
Is that a bunch of... No, I'm not going to say.
No. It was an English guy and his Irish girlfriend. Right. And they set up their own shop, but they did their own YouTube channel as well. And she'd never painted miniatures before. So they did it as a series of her learning to paint miniatures, and it was brilliant. It was very, very easy to watch, and got the point across.
Yeah,
I might have to go back and rewatch them.
Yeah. Oh, that's that cottonwood gun.
But it is almost a whole nother hobby, isn't it? Within a hobby.
Yeah.
But MLW261 says, good day all. I have a bit of a question for you. I'm in the model railroad area of the hobby, and I'm using clear sticker decals. When I use a clear coat spray, the decal shrivels up. Any alternate ideas? Use a coat, the decals shrivel up.
Clear coats. That shouldn't be happening.
I've never heard of that happening.
Not with the varnish, no.
Are you applying the decals in the way that we would in the aircraft or armor? You know, a bit of water or what have you, where the decals go in. Slide the decal on, dry, roll out get rid of the water with a cotton bud.
And use a bit of decal solution or something.
Maybe a bit of decal solution on it, and then spraying it. So I would never have thought. I've never known that happen.
No, sir.
I know they shrivel up slightly when you put decal fixer on.
Oh, there you go. They have a decent back. So that could be.
So they're proper stickers.
Yeah, it could be the varnish reacting with the stickers.
Yeah, it's probably the varnish reacting with the.
What you can do is, if you have a decent photocopier, is photocopy the sticker sheet and then get some decal paper and print them as decals.
Mm.
That should work better.
Mm. We have a visitor.
Oh,
we have a visitor.
We do.
Here is Mick. Hello, Mick.
Oh, Mick.
Hi, guys. I thought I'd join you.
You're more than welcome.
You were talking about Warhammer and stuff. The transition was very, very easy, really. It's just a case of you just painting rather than building. But I find it a lot of fun, and to do it in between, especially when you've got a attack on E of the World Apache to build.
Right.
And I'm struggling like mad with that. I find it once again a bit, but it's once again a bit fiddly, and I'm a bit fed up. If I drop onto Warhammer, it just gives me juices back to get back onto it.
Good idea.
Gives me a little bit of a break. That's why I use it.
Yeah, I mean, I do struggle with the shaky hand somewhat. So,
but there's a fix for that, Gary. One of those.
What is that? Let's
It's the ball with the handrest on it, and what you do is you rest your hand on it like that with a paintbrush, and it gets rid of all your shapes.
Oh wow!
Completely.
Judging by the colour, is that a display?
It's a display rip-off, I think.
Oh right, okay. All right, I'll have to have a look for one of them.
They're on AliExpress, mate.
Marion will be more than happy.
The alarm's gone off downstairs.
Anyway, how are you doing, Mick? I've not seen you for ages.
I'm doing good, mate.
Good.
Yeah, pretty good. Busy.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've got another period.
Your paintings come on a lot, hasn't it? We're doing the Warhammer and stuff.
Yeah, I'm really proper enjoying it. I did these yesterday.
Let's have a look. Oh, that's nice.
Let's make Mick grow.
I tried that a minute ago and it didn't work.
Boom.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
That is nice.
I did 5 of them.
That is nice.
And if you want to get into it, there's magazines called Combat Patrol. And they give you plastic models, and they're like £10 a week.
Yeah.
And they'll give you something like 10, 15 figures to paint and build.
Yeah.
Nice.
I know one of the guys at the M4H session that I run, Pablo, he's big into his Warhammer, and but he does his scale models as well. And he got some Warhammer stuff off of M4H to build some sprues. So
good question here from MLW.
He says, "Well, thanks, guys. Oh, another one for you. I've heard horror stories of spray paint reacting with some plastics. You guys know what ones so I can avoid them?"
Oh, yeah, I've heard people talk about that as well. Mick, can you remember which one it is?
No. I think I've never come across it with a specific paint. I've always come across it with the actual physical plastic being the issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially ones that are hydrophobic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, like, I think, is it Gundam stuff?
Yes. That was it.
Doesn't react well with a certain paint. It weakens the glue joints or something, and it literally just breaks down.
Yeah.
But no, unless no,
I think as a general rule, for me, I've noticed that the ones that tend to be more hydrophobic are the ones that the plastic feels a lot harder. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Not so much about flexibility, but if you tap it, you can feel the surface is a lot harder.
Yeah. This is quite hard plastic on this this Tamiya car, but and he also says I use Rust-Oleum here in the States. I don't think we can get that over here, can we?
No, not that I'm aware of.
No, not that I'm
We've just
aware
been
of.
building a train as well.
Yeah, we just the Revell Big Boy. But no. But, so Revell Mercedes it is. Just for the hell of it.
Oh, there you go. Modest says you can get Rust-Oleum here.
Oh, right. Okay. Apologies. I must admit, I'm in the process of moving away from AK Real Colors to Vallejo Model Air. Purely because of the smell and the fact that AK is lacquer paint and it's doesn't do you the world of good.
No.
I'm sort of learning my way with Model Air still at the moment, how much to thin it if you need to thin it a little bit at all. And obviously Model Color. So I get on with that.
What paints do you use, Mick?
What? Sorry.
What paints do you use?
Paints. I use Model Air. I also there is, and these are absolutely fantastic. I'm not plugging them at all. Amomig Atom.
Yes, I've heard of them.
They are absolutely fantastic. You don't have to thin them. They paint on very, very smooth. You can thin them if you want to thin them. I've gone over to them. They are like acrylic lacquers, but they are so good.
Yeah,
That's some really good finishes, and they also move into the gaming zone as well. So you got military and gaming. So you got models and gaming.
Right. That's good.
Highly recommend.
Cool. And MLW261 says, "Oh, what a coincidence! I'm working on converting that Revell kit right now to move. I wish Revell would do more of those static train kits. The Big Boy is the only one they still produce, I believe."
Yeah, but there are Italeri trains as well, the BR2 and the BR3,
right.
which I want to have a go at building. Yeah, they do need to do more static model trains.
Cool.
Dapol do them as well.
Yeah, they're really. They still do them in baggies, don't they?
Yeah, they do the old Airfix ones. They're quite good kits, then.
Yeah.
Considering the age of the molds.
So Mick was saying that he learned all his painting techniques from, figure painting. He's learned a lot from Rob Herring.
Yeah. Brilliant.
It is to me, figure painting is a different art form in itself. I find it. How can I put it? I find it difficult, but if you're trying to paint, for example, something like this, which is this little frog with a staff and a lotus in its hand. I would find it so difficult to get all the highlights and and the shading on it and the features. I'd be frightened of wiping them out, if you see what I mean, with paint. I suppose, is it thin layers, Mick?
It is thin layers, and if you overdo it, a thin layer over it, and you can just keep doing thin layers over the top until you correct it as well.
All right.
It was, I mean, the Warhammer side of it was more Malcolm that got me into that, because he took me to Warhammer World.
Malcolm Childs.
Yeah. And I was still adamant that I weren't going to do it, and then I built one and painted one at Warhammer World, and that was it, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
And like I said yesterday, I was having withdrawal symptoms from the Warhammer shop.
Like me and AliExpress.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Oh. Yes, I'll have to take a trip down to Glasshouse Gaming, which is just around the corner from me. They do a lot of Warhammer stuff.
Yeah, we've got Battle Games in Saltney, haven't we? They do a lot of them.
Yeah.
I keep looking and going, yeah, no, too expensive.
Well, the beauty of Glasshouse Gaming is they sell model air and model color as well. So that's good.
See, I like the Attic Fine section, things like that.
The what?
Attic Fine section.
Yeah.
Battle Games. Because you never know what's going to be in there.
Oh, that's right.
I really like this Land Rover.
He's looking good, don't they?
Thank you. Even though it's not on screen.
So what was the other model you working on, Mick?
At the moment,
the big one, yeah?
I am doing this little guy.
No, I'm not the figure. I meant the one that you're doing alongside the figures.
Yeah, it's the Apache.
That was it.
The Tacom horrible building one, and I've got the Americans. There was an American that wrote the instructions a bit more clearly, and I've got that, and it's still not. It's still not clear.
Is it just complicated instructions?
Yeah, I've got it here. As far as I've got, I think I've got the worst bit done.
Oh wow!
Which was the motor, but then you can't see the rotors. All that hours of fun I did building that, and it's encased. You can't see it. So I'm thinking I might cut a bit out of the side here so you can see it.
Yeah.
Cool.
But we'll see. We'll see how it turns out.
That's a good
what
idea.
you could do, Nick, is cut a section out, and then if you've got a spare bit of Perspex windscreen or something, just cut a little square out and replace it.
Yeah.
Mr. Skiffin says model color, Gary, is best instead of air. Okay.
I use all different ones, different layer ones.
I have got some model color. I've got quite a selection up there. I've got model air, model color, AK third generation, Panzer Aces, Attacker for their lacquers. Bit of a mixture.
Yeah, I've got loads of different ones.
It's more the colours sometimes you need, isn't it? That's why you get a mixture, because you want a specific colour.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've got the Australians. What's it called? Outlaw Paints, but I believe that he sold the company.
I believe.
And I called something else.
Yeah.
That's because he was a pleb and he couldn't keep up with it.
Too successful for his own good. So,
No. If you're not gonna fulfil your orders as well.
fair enough.
I've probably got, if he's still there, I've probably got Mr. Marley grinding his teeth and snarling at the minute.
Mr. Marley's fast asleep now. He's,
That's all right then.
I think Bronwyn called time on him.
Yeah, Mr. Marley was it was one of those that got stung by him.
Yes.
Big time.
Oh well. It's a problem if you have a bad experience with somebody. It's only once, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it is for me, yeah.
Yeah.
Once bitten, twice shy.
Yeah. It's when I was, in another life when I was assessing customer service and things like that. I always used to say customer service is a very easy thing to lose. Your level of customer service, difficult thing to get back.
Yeah, reputation.
Yeah.
Could do what Curry's doing, just rebrand.
Yeah.
I'd agree.
MLW261 says, I've got a Revel USS Arizona kit. That sounds like a ship.
It is.
Watch out for me shelf. USS Arizona kit that's been in the box for the past year because I'm so afraid to screw up. It will be the first boat I've ever done. Where do you guys recommend I start? I'm going to recuse myself from this conversation.
I would say start at the beginning.
I don't do ships.
I would
I've
say
attempted them, and I don't really do them. I've got about 4 unfinished.
Rather than worrying about where to start and how big the project is, just focus on doing step 1, and then when you finish step 1, focus on doing step 2. Don't worry about what comes afterwards. Eventually, you'll get to the end of it.
Good point.
Yeah. It can often be overwhelming if you look at things as a whole. Sometimes you've got to break it down mentally.
Which is the way James is attacking his Akagi build.
Yeah.
Because he's doing a massive build there.
Yeah.
He's doing it step by step and stage by stage. Jim says, I'm off to walk the dog before the heat builds up. Another day near 38 degrees C. Wow. James says, still waiting for your order, Mick.
My order?
I think he's referring to Outlaw Paints. Tiff says, I have a few Outlaw Paints courtesy of Mr. Skiffins.
I was going to say, I got mine from Mr. Skiffins.
I don't have any.
I know what he said. Yeah. He's got. I think he's still got some more to sell.
All right.
I'll have a look.
Jim says to MLW261, what scale is the kit? Bob says, I'm with MLW261, got a Revel 172nd Flower Class Corvette that still scares me. And James says, do it, Robert. Or if you're a little nervous, buy a 144th Flower Class. MLW261 says it's 1 to 426. Jim says,
That's quite big.
The old Revel kit. Take it one step at a time, as Mikey said. Yeah. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time.
As MLK Jr. said, you don't have to see the whole staircase to take the first step.
Mm.
Oh, very true.
Yeah. Or, as Mr. Child says to me quite frequently, just do it.
Yeah, but when you've spent a lot of money on something,
Yeah,
you want
but
to do justice.
And that's exactly the way my mind goes. You know, I spent a lot of money on this kit. I don't want to mess it up. Where am I bleeding from? And then I think, well, I didn't buy the kit just to look at it, look at the box. But I know what you mean. It's like I've got on up in the stash. I've had it for about 4 years now. A 135th Western Lynx Mark 8.
Ooh.
Sorry, 132nd Western Lynx Mark 8. I'm frightened to do that.
Yeah, I've got quite a few that I've bought. I really want to do, and I don't feel like I'm ready.
Yeah.
I think I've proved that to myself by tackling that Ear of the World tackle.
Yeah.
I'm the same with accurate armor, to be honest.
Bob says Smurf files keep stalling. Aid is in. He says, hello, chaps. Hello, AD. You on another day off? Or are you in the hot tub or the ice bath?
I don't want to know.
And 261 says, you know, I'm writing a book on how to fall down steps. It's a step-by-step guide.
Here come the dad jokes.
Yeah, here come the dad jokes. You just, Julian's gone, hasn't he? I thought you're just playing to Julian's tune now. And AD says, I'm working on the F-18.
Ooh.
Well done. Yes, because he's got an F-18F, a two-seater.
Yeah.
It's unusual for AD to be working on an aeroplane again. He's normally doing things that float on water. Can't say it. If I say it, the shelf will fall down on my head. Gino's in. He says, hello, everyone. Hello, Gino. I am working on trying to get those files you sent me into that Discord. The sizes are prohibiting it at the moment, so I think I'm going to have to zip them. But I am working on it. And AD says, this thing goes on the thing that goes on the water.
Yeah. The carrier version.
Yeah.
A floating vessel.
A floating vessel. A vessel what like AD lassoes on a daily basis. Although I believe AD is going to do something different than lassoing ships for a living.
Yeah,
he's going on board.
Oh. Is he becoming a puddle pirate?
He's becoming an engineer. He's going to become an engineer, I think, on a floaty thing.
So all the times when he's taking the mick out the puddle pirates and now he's joining them.
Yeah, he's seen the light. Yeah.
I'll take him away from his missus for a while.
No, apparently they only go out daily.
Ah.
So, yeah. Tiff says, okay, first batch of ginger thins and the first cake are in the oven.
Nice.
And Gina says, yeah, no problem. Take your time, Gary. Don't worry. I'm on it like Sonic.
On it like a car bonnet.
Yeah.
I'm really liking this kit.
Doing 1,001 other things. Oh, I think I've started building an engine type thing.
Well, I've got the decals on this now.
Oh, well done.
Just need to varnish it, then put the rest of the perspex in.
AD says, and I will still take the mick out of the puddle pirates. Be careful, because if Timmy's still in, he's an ex-puddle pilot.
Yeah.
Pilot.
Yeah. If they're Royal, Fleet Air Arm, they'd be puddle pilots, wouldn't they?
Yeah, puddle pilots.
Right. Might do some painting underneath, maybe.
My nephew's coming to see me tomorrow,
Ooh.
all the way from Swindon.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
wow.
They're on their way to North Wales somewhere.
Uh-oh.
They're going to pop in for a cup of tea.
Bit of a diversion, isn't it?
Well, he's coming up the M54, so
Yeah.
he's one of the brainy ones of our family. He went to university
Ah.
and learnt Mandarin and German.
He learnt Mandarin in German.
No, he learnt Mandarin and German,
Ah.
and then went to China to teach English to the Chinese.
I spoke nectarine and bananas.
It's quite often when he's on the phone to some of his Chinese friends, he's speaking fluent Mandarin, and it just doesn't seem right when you look at him.
Adi says,
Go on.
Adi says, I heard they only started the Fleet Air Arm as they could not make it in the RAF. Oh.
You see, this is also something that else for people new to Friends of Models of Heroes. Something else that is quite common is our level of bantership.
Yes.
Especially with the RAF.
We're back to floaty things again.
Yeah, especially with the RAF and hotels.
Oh, don't forget the 5 Mile of Death.
And the 5 Mile of Death if you're RAF regiment, yeah. I don't know what's happening downstairs, but my daughter is shouting quite a lot.
I'm ranting, leave me alone.
Oh, okay. That's told me. She's ranting. Oh, there's an excuse to be up here modelling. He says, Adi also says, and they only started the RAF because they could not make it in the Army Air Corps. Blimey. I shall not bite. Somebody tell me what XF10 is.
XF10?
All right. Is it XF10? X10. Oh, gunmetal. I've got a pen that'll do that. It's like Billy and Bobby, isn't it? We know a song about that, don't we?
Yeah. Billy and Wally.
Yeah.
It's a lemon. Right, so they used to be black.
So we're 1 hour and 24 minutes in already.
We are. Surprisingly.
At the risk of starting Eric Morecambe jokes, what do we think of it so far? I need your feedback, people, if I'm going to make this a regular thing, which is the plan. Oh, now Marion's shouting at the dog.
Marion sounds very happy today.
She is very happy. She's in a lot of pain today, but she's all right. Her meds have been doubled.
Ah, so she's doubly happy.
Yeah. Oh God, she's coming up here. It wasn't me. I didn't do it. And Mick said AliExpress, not me.
No, I didn't.
Don't know what you're talking about, Gary.
No, you said I must go on AliExpress at some point.
He said he bought a kit off there or something, didn't he, Mick?
Yeah.
Hey, mate. I was talking to Marion the other day about this surprise kit that I'm absolutely cacking myself about.
Yes.
And I said, "Oh, there's a package coming." She said, "What have you ordered now?" I said, "It wasn't me. It was Mikey." Tiff says, "Lord Almighty, does that cake smell good? All I can smell is lemons." Ooh.
Yeah. You'll love it, Gary. Don't worry.
I love lemon drizzle cake. Bob says, "I do believe the RAF was started foolishly, April the 1st, 1918. Think the year is correct." You're absolutely spot on, Bob.
Yeah.
Tiff says she's enjoying it. Well, that's good. And Adi says, "I only came for the tea or cakes." And I mentioned Eric Morecambe and David straight in there with his sniper rifle. He won't sell many ice creams doing that speed. And Tiff says, "You'll love that kit too." I'm sure I will. It's the paint finish that will challenge me, but I'm going to give it all my best shot. If you're talking about the car kit, if you're talking about the surprise package, I'll take the jury's out on that one.
You'll be fine. We'll be building it with you, so don't worry.
Adi says, "That mean I'm going to be sent another parcel, Gary?" No, it's not coming from Skiffins.
No, sir.
And Tiff says, "It is weird not being in control, though." And have you noticed, Tiff, I haven't tried to sing once.
Yeah, it's almost like you're doing it on purpose when you're doing it on mine.
Yeah, why is that? Why is it you only do it when you're on Discord?
And I'm not allowed to sing on YouTube due to copyright.
Even though you still try.
Make that rule on Discord then.
Well, because Discord
You're not
isn't
allowed to sing on Discord due to copyright.
No, I'm not allowed to sing on Discord because you tell me off.
I haven't told you off for a long, long time.
No, you haven't.
I've learned how to switch off from it.
Can you teach us, Mick?
I've learned how to block the horrible singing out.
I've learned how to block it out as well, Mick. I get the moderator to press the mute button on him. Oh, wait, I have that feature here.
And I have the facility to
There we go. Mick, watch. I've got another magic feature. Watch this.
He got rid of me.
Yep.
From my own show. It's Mikey's attempt to take the world over by storm. There's all sorts of music going on downstairs. Oh, hello. And I think James is in the... Hello, James.
Hello, Skipper.
I'm not very impressed. There's no hobnobs here at all in the green room. It's just outrageous.
Sorry,
that's
mate.
probably because Mick's ate them all.
We ordered
or as Tiff grinded them up into a cheesecake.
We did order you some jelly beans, but Gary decided to try and see how many he could fit in. It's we'll leave that there.
Yeah, no, that's fine. They would have been jelly beans from his AliExpress order anyway, so I don't like those ones.
How are you, James?
I'm okay, mate. And a message for your daughter, by the way. Can she make her out quietly, please? Honestly.
Yeah. Hang on. Carry on. James says, "Shut up."
No, I didn't. I said rant quietly.
Marion, Gary's on AliExpress. He's just bought another kit.
Just the one kit.
How is the build going, James? Or should I not ask?
The builds go very well.
Good.
Going very well indeed. You can see it clearly on the desk.
Yes, the stealth one.
Yes. This is the engine room, which you obviously won't be able to see because it'll be below the water. So
That's exactly it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, no, it's okay. It's okay.
Good.
I'm busy fapping about with other bits and pieces at the moment. So
Fair enough.
Good
to see you. I missed you yesterday. I am sorry for that.
It's all right.
So you
No
should
problem.
be.
Tiff says, "Are you blaming me for your singing?" No, I'm blaming you for my lack of singing.
Blimey.
And
It's best really, Tiff, if you don't want him to sing, just put the Gemp mask on him. He can't sing through that.
He can.
It sounds like he's singing again. Jesus.
And James also said, reiterated his comment about no hobnobs in the green room. But, I do apologise. With something we'll put on the list for next time. Ady says, James, I will just wait for Gary to order something. Yes. Oh, long story, but there you go. Tiff says, you haven't been voided though, Gary, so all is good. I'm not sure if you're aware, but StreamYard has a void too. Oh my goodness me. Send me into the void.
What is that feedback?
I don't know. I don't know where it's coming from.
I think it's coming from Mikey. I think.
Yeah. Tiff says, not yet, Skiffins. There are no hobnobs in my possession currently.
No, it's not coming from mine. I just switched my microphone off.
It's a hobnob dry.
I can't hear any feedback.
Could be you then.
Probably Mick, yeah.
Don't worry about it. It's only a little bit.
It's only a little crackle.
It's only a little crackle. Could be me.
No, it's not. Mick hasn't got reduced background noise on. There we go.
Right. There you go.
Uh-huh.
Sorted it.
Have you sorted me?
He sorted you.
He went behind you, Mick, and had a little fiddle, and it's all right now.
Oh, brilliant.
I have to reach over your shoulder, like, but
I didn't feel him having a fiddle.
Yeah.
Very disappointed.
You're disappointed that you didn't feel it?
I would have just been more upset that he didn't leave a note on the side.
Oh, dear.
Tiff says, not yet, Skippins. There are no hobnobs in my possession currently. That sounded like a declaration. I have
Yeah,
no live rounds,
no live rounds, empty cases, or hobnobs in my possession, Sergeant.
There was a post on Facebook the other day, and it said, hands up, let's be honest, whoever gave a false declaration on the range.
Do you know what? I never did. I was a good
I
boy.
didn't.
I was a good boy.
I got asked once if I could get hold, because I told one of my mates we were going to the range on the ranges, and he said, "Could you get me a couple of 9mm rounds?" I was like, "No, absolutely not."
Yeah,
I'm not getting involved in that shit.
career-ending decisions.
Yes, and sort of freedom-ending as well.
Yeah, but if anyone lives around Telford, if you go up to the Wrekin, where the shooting range used to be, you can pick up loads of spent cartridges, even today.
Interesting.
And I don't think that the shooting range has been active for 30, 40 years.
That's cool.
And they're just lying on the ground up there.
That could be interesting to point some dioramas.
Mm.
Make a monument, like a memorial thing.
Yeah. Jim said that was quick. Dog plopped down on the lawn, didn't move. Back home now. Humidity is very bad.
What colour is buff?
It's a buff colour.
Oh, it's that one. Yeah, I don't want that one.
Oh, you don't want that one.
When our dog plops on the lawn, we rub his nose in it.
Nice.
Is that all? Because West is normally rolling it.
No, he doesn't do that, to be fair.
So you spread it around the lawn using his nose. I'm sure that
No.
sounds a lot worse than it actually is.
Not Benji. He's what they call a posh dog, apparently. The vet said that. He thinks he's a posh dog. You know, normally when you feed a dog, you put the food down and the dog's in there straight away and literally wolfs it down within seconds. Benji will look at it, think, I'll eat it when I'm ready. And Tiff says, oh, what's going on here? Tiff says, I want to go back to the glass beach. It's so relaxing. Okay. I am missing something there, obviously.
Yes.
We've said that about you for a long time, Gary, in fairness.
This is true. Many times the plot has been lost. Oh, pens work quite well on Mercedes engines as well. Bugger, I heard. So it's X18 on the outside and X11 on the inside, which is chrome. Oh, bugger. And Adi says, when Gary says he rubs his dog nose in it, he means his wife rubs his nose in it when he goes in the garden. I got it now. Tiff says you can pick up little bits of sea glass, Gary. I made a necklace out of a lovely little red bit. Yeah, Marion likes to pick up the sea glass. And Jim says, Mr. Skiffins, in this instance, plot has nothing to do with any sort of bodily function.
How did I get blamed for that?
It's actually me that said it.
Yeah.
But hey, thanks, James.
I think it's a reflex action.
You're more than welcome, Gary, apparently.
These RAF are not house trained yet, says AD.
No, well, that's true.
And Jim says the poor Poochie was almost instantly knackered by the heat and humidity once we got outdoors. Yeah, they do suffer with it, don't they? I mean, when we had that particularly hot period earlier on in the month, Benji was struggling. Then again, so was I. Bob says there was a plot. Oh, what's happened there? No, computer, don't be doing silly things now. You've behaved yourself for 1 hour and 38 minutes.
There we go.
Right.
Apple crumble.
Did you just say apple crumble?
Apple crumble?
I heard the word apple crumble.
And I did.
And enough. He screamed apple crumble and exited stage left. I bet he's got custard with it as well. Is it James' desk? Looks like a tribute to the two Ronnies.
I didn't say anything about crumble.
I heard apple crumble.
No, not at all. Don't know what you're on about.
And Jim says, my apologies, Mr. Skiffins. I thought the confusion about how I applied the word plot came from you. Beg your pardon, mate. No, to be fair, it came from me, Jim. But
no, you're okay. I
James
assumed it was. I assumed it was. it was American for lie down on the grass. I mean, I understood that. You've got to remember, Jim, that I'm multilingual. We'll go mongrel. I'm multilingual. There you go.
He's just proved it.
I can understand my cousin,
Yes.
my twin.
I too am proficient in many languages, one of them being bollocks.
Now, bollocks I can teach. That's not a problem.
I appear to be leaking blood from somewhere, and I don't know where.
Oh,
But it keeps coming on my desk, so I'm imagining.
Whoa. Just
The blood. Hey? That's not me.
And it's not me because I was on mute.
It's Mal.
It's Mel.
Mal's found his rabbit while he's packing.
Yeah. Oh,
are you
there it is.
bleeding on? Are you bleeding on your head or something, Gary?
No, I don't think so. It's where I've rested my arm, so I can imagine it's coming from here somewhere. But
Yeah. Is it on the back of your arm? On the back of the upper arm?
no, it's just I
Have you
keep
just
seeing.
got red paint on your desk?
No. Look, I've bled all over my instructions.
Oh. How very strange.
It's the stress. It's made me spontaneous combust.
You spontaneously burst.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'll burst. Weird though, because there's nothing. Oh, someone's got their airbrush out.
Sorry, let me mute myself while I.
No, you don't have to mute, James.
It's not too loud, no.
No, it's fine.
No?
It's fine. We don't
Hey!
want to shout.
I can't hear you.
Someone's spraying. I can't hear you. Professional sprayage going on there, I can tell. I can tell because it's little short bursts.
Yeah.
As opposed to me, when I spray, it's. Jim says, I'm learning both standard and slang British words and phrases courtesy of the good people that frequent BBC live streams. Oh dear. You also become fluent in ancient Anglo-Saxon then.
Tiff says
Does she?
she does.
So she does. That is rather loud, to be honest. Oh, James is working on his what do they call them? Don't say aircraft.
Personality.
Oh,
Love you, James.
no, it's his the aircraft they use to form up with. before they go
Formation aircraft.
out. Yeah, is it called a formation aircraft?
No.
What's it called, James?
Assembly.
Assembly. That's it. Which is not. I don't think it is going on his Akagi diorama that he's going to be working on.
No, not unless I use it as a doolittle on the Akagi.
Yeah. Look at that. A beast.
Yeah. I don't know.
Cool.
I suppose I better do. Not sure whether to do the Pink Panther Land Rover next, which is for my daughter, or do a tank or something.
Well, let me just say the next two builds coming up for 3 and 4 veterans are Leather's
yeah.
Armour
3 and 5 veterans.
3 and 5 veterans now. Yeah, one is armor, and the other is a vehicle.
It is.
So
Can I give you a suggestion?
you can always give suggestions, James.
I think you should do a Kate or a 0.
In 1/35th scale.
Well, no, no, it's not all about me. It's about showing your support.
Well, I don't have either of them.
Oh.
So that's how.
Ooh,
I think James had enough. He's trying to drown himself. James just taking the ultimate.
Speaking to you from the bottom of the fish tank. Has anybody seen Nemo?
I might do a World War One tank, maybe.
Well, you haven't done anything World War One for a while,
No, that's what's bothering me.
apart from the Australian Model T that we did.
Yeah. That is actually sat on my windowsill and it looks really nice on there as a little vignette.
Yeah.
I might do another one somewhere.
Well, Mr. Charles will be pleased to know my 0 has moved on since a long time ago when I sort of fell out in love with it for a little while.
I'm donating mine back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I've got nowhere to store it.
Well, that's the only problem with them. They are so big, aren't they? Because of the 1/18th scale and the massive base that they're on. I'm hoping that we'll be able to store mine at the face-to-face sessions and that I run and use it for events that we attend.
Yeah, it's. Yeah, I'm taking mine down to HQ in August, along with some kits I'm donating as well.
Good for you, mate.
Yeah, I'm tempted to send my 0 back.
Well, I mean, the thing comes in 20 odd boxes, doesn't it? I mean, it's no small piece. I mean, when they're done, they look absolutely lovely. I mean, the ones we saw at Telford last year that were complete, absolutely stunning. And it's my first foray with electrics, so hopefully I won't give myself a curly hair. Not that I've got much hair to get curly.
No. Almost total lack of.
There is hair there.
It's not hair if it just looks like a fuzzy peach.
His head don't look much better, does it? Let's be honest.
With silver highlights.
Yeah. It's when he's got his
I know.
blinds open in that room, Skippins, and he's on the other camera. It makes his head look like it's a halo because it's shining, the light shining through what little white hair he has.
Yeah. I mean, you got to understand that. I don't understand the concept of hair, so.
Facial hair, you do.
Yeah,
Jim says
that doesn't mean I'm qualified to talk about hair.
Jim says I agree with modders. And he says, Mr. Skiffins, glad to see you're making the B-24 assembly ship.
I'm ruining it, Jim. I'm ruining it.
And Jim also says the Edward or Academy 48 scale A6M20 kits are both state-of-the-art and build into great models. All right. If says, I've been looking at Agora kits. There are so many cool ones. There are.
They're cool, but they're just overcomplicated.
And Tiff says those and poacher models. Yeah, I think Nigel from Nigel's modelling bench is building a. Isn't he building a supercar? Oh, can't remember which one it is. But yeah, they're not cheap though, are they?
No, sir.
As is nothing in this world, but you know.
Those are core models are about £1,300.
They are. And we were very lucky to get donated the amount of kits they donated to Models for Heroes. And also the chance to be able to build something like that. And it is taking me a long time. And I have fallen out of love with it and fallen back in love with it. I will get there.
I'm finding I've got too much stuff to do anyway.
Yeah, I'm too busy to. If I ever thought I could go back to work, I'm too busy to do that now. Retirement is far too busy.
How are you enjoying retirement, Mick?
Say again, mate.
How are you enjoying retirement?
I'm loving it. I ain't got time for work.
Exactly. It's amazing how the day gets eaten up, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, you've got to keep active.
Yeah.
Doing stuff. If you sit there watching TV, then you get sat there forever and a day.
Yeah, you might as well be sat in God's waiting room. Tiff says, no, they're not cheap. 70 quid a month if you want to do part works over a year, a bit less if you want to do it over 2 years, and you only get parts every 2 months. Bloody hell.
Yeah. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Oh, excuse me. Hey, dogger.
Thank goodness your cake's on like that, Tiff.
We've got 12 likes on the stream.
Well, thank you very much. Appreciate that. So before we disappear in a little while, what do people think? Anybody up doing another one at one sometime?
Yeah.
I don't mind joining you.
There
Okay.
we go.
Well, I shall consult the diaries and see when we're doing another one. I think I've managed to blag my way through it for 1 hour and 52 minutes. So
You've done well, buddy.
that's not bad. That's not bad.
I would come on if you hadn't done well.
Oh, that's good. I appreciate that. Thank you.
What we could do, Gary, is do it every couple of weeks or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a good idea, because for Models for Heroes, you've also got your diorama armors.
Yeah, that's why I chose this week, so it didn't clash with diorama armor.
So you might be good to do it once every 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
The only problem is in 2 weeks' time, I'm at the Wolverhampton races for the day. So
Lack of moral fibre, I call it.
But we'll see. We'll get another one in the very near future, and then we will try and get them more regular. Because I'm conscious that one thing that hasn't happened on the Friends of Models Heroes YouTube channel is regular content, which is not good for the channel, because YouTube like regular stuff.
Yeah.
So I will be trying to put some more stuff out there. Tiff says second batch of cakes and biscuits are in the oven, or did I read that already? I can't remember. And she says, I'm looking forward to the next one. Well, thank you very much. But, oh, what have I done? What have I done? What have I done? I pressed the button. David says, instead of every other week, do it fortnightly or twice a month. Dave
That's a good
Jones
idea.
says. Dave Jones says yes, enjoyable. And Robert says monthly madness, Sunday sillies. Yes, I'm sure. I'm sure once I get relaxed into it, it'll become more more silly.
Well, other than gluing the canvas on, I think this Land Rover's pretty much done.
Nice one. How long did that take you?
Not long, to be honest. It's taken a couple of weeks, but that's because I've only been doing it like for a few hours each week. It's the one I started on Monday streams a few weeks ago, the Italeri one.
Cool. I'm going to focus. That's nice. Yeah.
I might cut that. Oh, no.
Is the build okay on it?
Yeah, it's fine. Plastic's fine and everything.
I may have to focus a bit more in the next few weeks on my Telford builds. Or because I'm in danger of thinking, oh no, it's Telford's ages away, and before you know it, it's 2 weeks' time and nothing's done.
Yeah.
Tiff
Well,
says,
please don't start thinking, Gary.
Tiff says you've done pretty good, Gary. Thank you, Tiff. No, I try not to think. It hurts my brain. But, yeah, I mean, pretty much free and easy session. This one, no set topic. Just the way I like it, really. Free and easy. No, I'm not about to start singing.
Goodness for that. Or did I say that out loud? Sorry.
Yeah. So I've managed to make a start, as I say, on my little Mercedes engine. I think it's the engine. I'm not very car orientated. But yeah, being Tamiya, it just falls together.
Like a shaken back.
Yeah, and get the freshness back. You're just trying to get me.
Bit of a shake and you're done.
Yeah. Oh, bugger. No. Don't put your finger in the bit you've just painted, you pillock. Yeah.
I think I can safely say more practice is required.
On what, mate? Can't see. What have you done? Oh, the stars and bars?
These are masks.
They look all right to me.
Bit of bleed. It's not perfect. It's fine. It's fine. I can resolve it.
It's close enough that you could get away with touching it up. That is a big model.
Yeah, it is a bit of a beast. And I fucked up the. Excuse me, my French. I've mucked up the
Varnish.
Yeah, so basically what's happened, I had a bit of overspray, and I've tried to take the overspray off, and it's gone through the varnish. It should be fine when I matte coat it. It should hide it. If not, it'd be weathered anyway. So
yeah,
cool.
But yeah,
is that going to be going to Telford though?
Is it going to Telford? If it does, it'll only be like on the table somewhere. It won't. It's not competition or anything. It's just for fun.
You could always have a miniature pack of hobnobs falling out of it underneath.
I could.
Well, you could have it. You could have it strafing Malcolm's hobnob carriage.
To be honest, what it really needs is some very small packets of hobnobs with wings, all coming together around it because it's an assembly.
Oh ship. Yeah. Oh God, there's an idea.
See,
rabbit hole.
Honestly, you didn't think I thought about it, did you?
Oh dear. And how's that figure come along, Mick?
Coming along lovely.
Very nice. Very nice. Good for you. Oh well, so there we are. The 2 hours is up. It's been a pleasure. I've been really enjoyed it, having control of the buttons. Well, sort of partial control of the buttons. I hope everyone's enjoyed it. Watch this space. There will be another stream coming very soon. Because once you've set it up, it's pretty easy.
Yeah. Once you get used to it.
As it crashes down around my ears. So, just like to say thank you for watching. And thank you for joining me, James and Mick. And
No worries.
Mikey, thank you very much for your moderating. We'll be back in a few weeks' time. Please let us know what you think if you watch it back. We can only make this better on the feedback you give us. So thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you in a few weeks. Cheers.
Bye.
Tatty
Goodbye.
bye.